What going on, family, man? Showtime in the motherfucking building. Man, I got you a goddamn juicy ass story today, y'all. I ain't even gonna cap, man. Today, I'm gonna tell y'all about how the time I almost got kidnapped in Cancun, y'all. I ain't even gonna cap. Like, now before I started, yes, I indeed almost got caught up in Cancun. They were about to shit me off with all them other folks and stuff like that. Like, you about to see all the sign, help, this sign, laws, like, call this number, da-da-da-da. Yes, it was about to happen to me, y'all. I ain't even gonna cap. Live with organ on the black market, all that. Like, boom. Alright, so it was me, my girl East, my partner Cam, and his girl Lo. So we went on like a little cool little trip and stuff like that, Cancun. Alright, everything was smooth. Everything was dandy. So the last day, I ain't even gonna cap. I'm sitting there, bro. And I was just like, y'all, I feel like we just need to go out with like a blast and shit like that. Like, go out with a bang and shit. I don't know what the fuck I said, blast. I was like, fuck it, like, we might as well go out with a bang. Like, we gotta do something, like, before we get about this motherfucker, like. So, Lo and Cam, I ain't even cat, they were tired, stuff like that. They was like, man, we gotta leave early, this and that, so we gonna go ahead and get some rest, wake up early, da-da-da. So I'm like, alright, fuck it, like, me and East active. So, at the resort that we was at, bro, it was all inclusive, which is cool, but, like, the drinks and all that shit, they ended off at 12 o'clock. So it's like after 12, you pretty much asked out if you wanted to keep drinking or like partying, whatever the case may be. So we went to the bar. I want to say it was probably like, maybe like 11 o'clock. Yeah, I ain't even okay. Probably like 11 o'clock. And we went to the bar because we like, shit, we finna get it in this last hour. Like, we about to turn up and shit like that. Cool. So boom, we at the bar, we drinking and stuff like that. We vibing out and stuff. And East had made friends with some folks from Houston or some shit like that, like, so they ended up being there and shit like that. So we chopping up with them and stuff like that. We vibing out with them, we laughing, everything cool. And then we end up seeing like these two Indian motherfuckers, y'all. We saw these two Indian motherfuckers, and like, mind you, like, everybody's drinking and stuff like that. Like, we on a resort, everybody's trying to have a good time and shit like that. So they seen us, and they were basically saying like, bro, I could tell y'all good at energy, like, y'all good vibes, this and that, like. And they were being cool, so like, shit. So we started kicking with them too. Like, then it started getting close to 12. So Buddy was like, yeah, like, I ain't even gonna cap. Like, he said, fuck it, bro. He said, we should just go out to the resort and keep the party going and stuff like that. And it's like this nigga read my mind, y'all. It's like this nigga dead ass read my mind. Now, granted, I'm gonna put a pin right here. Granted, the reason I wasn't scared to like go out to the resort and stuff like that, and you feel me? Because we had already did that shit throughout the whole trip. You know what I'm saying? We were going out to the resort the whole trip, like doing X, Y, Z, going on excursions or just walking the strip, going to the club, all that shit. So it's like, I wasn't tripping about going off the resort. And I just told y'all, this the last night. Like, I'm trying to go out with a bang and shit like that. So I'm like, shit, fuck it. East with it too. So I'm like, fuck it. Like, we outside and shit. So boom, we pack it up and stuff like that. So we headed off the resort. So we walking and stuff. And mind you, like, we get to like off the resort, but we still kind of like on the resort. We're like, you walking down the little ramp and shit like that, and then you got like the security guards sitting at the section and shit like that. So boom, we get to like over there and shit like that. We still walking, and he starts talking to me, and like, I ain't even gonna cut y'all. I was a little turned already, but like, I wasn't too turned up. So it's like when he was talking and shit, I'm gonna be honest, I could not understand that nigga. I did not understand that nigga like the first hand side, like, damn, that lip. I could not understand that nigga basically, y'all. Like, so y'all know, like, y'all don't really hear niggas and shit like that, so y'all just agree with what they saying. So you be like, yeah, like, and you just smile, fake laugh. That's what I was doing. But it had hit me later on, like when we was walking, like what he said. It never registered to me, and I'm just sitting there like, yeah, and I'm laughing and stuff like that. But nigga, this nigga basically said, like, he was walking and stuff like that. He was like, yeah, bro. He said, you got any felonies and stuff? First of all, that's a weird ass question. You know what I'm saying? We on vacation and stuff like that, and then you just ask a random stranger, like, yo, you got any felonies and stuff? Like, but like, when he said that, I was like, yeah. But I didn't hear him though, like, until after the fact. And he was like, shit, bro. He said, you ruthless. Like, me too, I ain't even okay. He said, I probably shouldn't even be here right now, to be honest with you. He's like, but I was just saying fucking and stuff. So that's when it clicked. That when it clicked. I'm like, oh shit, hold on, this nigga said felonies. Like, so I'm like, oh, fat. So like, now I gotta make conversation. I'm still kind of nosy, y'all. So I'm like, shit, like, what you had did? Like, what going on? And he was like, shit, bro. He said, this nigga just had it coming. Like, I ain't even gonna care. He just had it coming. Like, what you mean? He like, bro, I tied that man up. Like, I put a gun to his mouth and everything. Like, I was going crazy for real. Like, but he deserved it though. And I'm sitting there like, and we walking like, and he talking to me. So like, we walking and stuff like, he like, yeah, like I had to tie that nigga up and stuff like that. Like, I put a gun to his mouth, everything like that. Like, he just had me fucked up. I'm sitting there in my body, in my head. Nigga, what the fuck? What the fuck? Like, this nigga is thinking. But on the outside, we triple C, baby, cool, calm, collected. You dig what I'm saying? So I'm just like, shit, like, it is what it is. Like, I understand. I ain't even gonna cap. Like, he must have did some shit. Like, so he must have had it coming. Like, he ain't finna do no shit like that just to do it. He's like, exactly and shit like that. And he would ask me, like, what I did for work and stuff like that. And I was like, shit, I'm in healthcare. Like, I be fucking with that shit. Cool. So, as we still making conversation and stuff like that, we walk in the strip, like, so now we off the resort, like, fully off the resort, stuff like that. So we walk in the strip and stuff like that, and it was this one restaurant, like, I want to say maybe like a block or two from the resort and shit like that. And we ended up going to that motherfucker like a day or two. Like, I ain't even gonna count. That was crazy as fuck too. We ended up going to that motherfucker like a day or two ago, but we start walking up to this motherfucker like niggas about to eat and shit like that. Mind you, we are in Mexico, Cancun. These is 2 Indian motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And they saying they from Toronto and shit like that. So you got 2 Indian motherfuckers from Toronto in Cancun, Mexico. Like, remember that. Boom. So we pull up to the goddamn the restaurant and stuff like that. But it's like a outdoor type restaurant. So like you got the seats and stuff like that. So you sit down, they give you your menus and stuff, and then you can see like the kitchen, and you can walk in the back, but you not walking to the back. Like the workers walk through the back. You know what I'm saying? So we sit down. This nigga, all right. I'm gonna classify the 2 niggas so y'all don't get mixed up and shit like that. So nigga number 1, that's Mr. CEO. So Mr. CEO is the nigga who like, yo, you got any felonies and stuff like that? Like, you got them, like, what you be doing? That's CEO. The running man, that's number 2. I feel like that's Mr. Middleman and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So boom, Mr. Running Man, he runs to the back of the restaurant and stuff like that. But he doesn't say anything to nobody. Like, we walk up and Mr. CEO is like, hold on, bro, just give us like a couple of minutes and stuff like that. So we like, all right, for sure. Running Man goes to the back. Me and East look at each other like, nigga, what the fuck? He just walked straight to the back, like in the kitchen, shit like that. Like, nigga, I know this shit. Like, I know this area. Like, these niggas know me and shit like that. Like, he just walked straight to the back. I don't know what the hell he did and shit like that. Boom, he did what he had to do. We kept it pushing. But like, I ain't gonna lie, that was strike number 2. I was gonna say that was strike number 1, but strike number 1 should have been when goddamn he asked me if I had felonies. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna say that was strike 2. Alright, boom. So we get to the motherfucking club and shit like that. And mind you, it was other clubs and shit like that. It's other clubs, and it was more like people in the other clubs. But he was like, shit, let's go to this one and stuff like that. It's not a lot of people, but like, we still gonna pipe that motherfucker up and shit like that. So we like, shit, fuck it. Like, we already been to this club too. So like, we really not like over analyzing nothing like that. Cause all the shit that we've been doing, or all the shit that we've been passing and stuff like that, we done already did. We done already seen and stuff like that. So it's just another day. Like, you feel me? So boom, we get in the club. Outside of workers, bro, it was probably maybe like 5 people in that bitch. I ain't even gonna count. Outside of workers. So boom, we get in that motherfucker. We get our own section and stuff like that. And they just preaching like the whole time, like, yeah, bro, these niggas know us, this and that. Like, these folks know us. Like, we really run this motherfucker. Like, whatever y'all want to listen to, I know the DJ and stuff like that. Whatever y'all want to listen to, like, let me know. I'll put the music on, this and that. Like, whatever y'all want, y'all good. Like, y'all with me, stuff like that. Like, that's Mr. CEO. Y'all good. Like, y'all with me, stuff like that. Like, y'all ain't got to worry about nothing, da-da-da. So I'm like, shit. I done heard folks like that before. Like, you know what I'm saying? They niggas just be cool as hell. They just be wanting to pipe up. So I'm like, shit, fuck it. Like, all right, bet. So in the beginning, bro, I ain't gonna lie, even though it wasn't hella people in that bitch, but we brought the vibe still, though. I ain't even cap. We was still in that motherfucker turn lit. I ain't even cap, dancing, all that shit, like. But then here's when shit started, like, going left and shit like that. So, boom, Mr. CEO, he gets his drinks and shit. But this nigga gets his drinks, and I forgot what the drink was. It was like tequila. It was some tequila. I want to say it was Don or some shit like that. They gave us the Don. And then how they came out with the section shit like that, it's like a big ass cooler basically. It's hella ice, and then you got your cups. They gave you the dime, and then they gave us like this like pineapple juice or some shit like that. Like that shit was like in a glass. Gave us a pineapple juice, and then they gave us like Red Bull and shit like that too. So I'm like, all right, bet. So like, that shit come out. It's a CEO like, shit, let us take shot, like normal shit. So we like, all right, bet, bro. We took, I want to say like 3 shots, bro. You dig what I'm saying? We took like 3 shots, and then nobody was touching the pineapple juice. Like nobody was touching the pineapple juice, but Mr. Running Man was telling me, yo, you need to drink the pineapple juice stuff like that. Like that shit good as fuck, like. So I'm like, shit, for sure. Like, again, I'm being slapped, y'all. I ain't even gonna cap. I'm being a little slapped right now. So, like, I'm not really thinking nothing of it. Cause I'm like, shit, we've been vibing this whole time, shit like that. Like, so I get some. But as I'm getting some, though, like, for whatever reason, I'm sitting there thinking, though, at the same time, I'm like, bro, nobody else touched this shit, though. Like, why am I about to drink this shit and nobody else touched it? And I'm thinking about it. But I'm really not acting out on it, though. But that was really my discernment right there, y'all. That was really my discernment right there. Like, my ancestors, all that shit. But I'm not even listening, dog. So, I get it. I'll probably take like 2 sips. I ain't really drinking like that. I took like 2 sips, put the shit down. And then Mr. Running Man was like, shit, let's take another shot. All right, cool. So, we pour up. And as I pour up, we cheers. I see this nigga go like this, bro. Cheers. He puts the shit down. And he goes like this. And tosses that shit. What the fuck? What the fuck? Has he been doing that shit this whole time? What the fuck? So now I'm on 10 now. So I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, this nigga just fake take the shot. Like, he's acting like he drunk it too. He's acting like he drunk it. He acting like he turned shit like that. I'm like, bro, this nigga just faked this shit. Like, and he was the whole reason why we just took this whole shot. Like, so I'm like, oh, hell no. So like, as soon as I seen that shit, bro, I started dancing. Music going and shit like that. I started dancing shit like that. I turned my back on him and I'm vibing. I'm talking to East. I'm like, bro, you saw that shit? She was like, hell yeah. I was like, bro, we gotta get about this. We just start coming up with this 11-day ski. I'm like, bro, we gotta get about this motherfucker. Like, we dancing the whole time, so we not making it seem like we catching on and shit like that. So boom, we catching on. They still want to take more shots. So East already is like, oh, I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I'm not really feeling too good, this and that, like, and they basically trying to peer pressure her to take shots. I'm like, bro, no, like, said not feeling good is cool, like, if anything, I'll take her shots for her and shit like that. They like, all right, bet. I ain't taking no shots, nigga. I faked that shit. I faked both of them shots. But, nigga, this is where it got crazy. They had workers watching us. You know what I'm saying? That's why I know I'm not tripping, bro. They had workers watching us, bro, because as soon as I faked that shit and I looked, I seen one of the bottle girls. She was staring me down hard as fuck. She seen that shit, and she went right behind Mr. Running Man after I did that shit and said, I don't know what the fuck she whispered, but it was right after I faked the shot, bro. Then he talking about something, let's take another shot, y'all. No, bro. My fault, bro. My nose running. I'm like, no, bro. Like, hell no. I'm like, bro, I ain't gonna cat like my girl. She's not feeling good, this and that. Oh, I forgot to mention, bro. While we sitting here taking shots and stuff like that, mind you, we came there with 2 Indian motherfuckers in Mexico. While we sitting there taking shots and shit like that, this random ass white man pulled up. And not just some regular ass white man, like this random ass white man, bald, hella tattoos and shit like that. But I done seen takers. I done seen goddamn. I done seen them all. I done seen John Wick. You know what I'm saying? I done seen them all. Like, I know a bad guy when I see one. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck, bro? He just sitting there and he's trying to act like he cool and shit. He trying to act like he vibing and shit. Bitch, where the fuck you come from? And nobody said nothing either. He just pulled up and shit like that and just started acting like shit was normal. Maybe that shit not normal. So I'm like, all right, we gotta get up out the bitch. So I'm like, yo, I ain't even gonna cat y'all. Like, girl not feeling good. I'm finna take her back to the room real quick. Like, oh nah, like, I need to party some more. Like, just stay up another hour, take another drink. Like, we like, nah, bro, I ain't even gonna cat. Like, she's not feeling too good, so I'm finna walk her back. Like, nah, it is what it is. They like, all right, bro, can we walk with y'all? Like, we'll take y'all back too, this and that. Like, so I'm like, all right, bet. This nigga goddamn takes the Red Bull. I don't know if he pours it out or not, but he pours like the rest of the dime in the Red Bull without niggas knowing this shit like that. And then we leaving, we walking the strip. He trying to give me the Red Bull to drink this motherfucker on some dumb shit, talking about some, bro, I ain't gonna lie, like, this Red Bull kind of smells like alcohol. I ain't put no alcohol in here. Like, I don't understand. Like, nigga, I'm not dumb. Like, he trying to give it to me to try to taste it and shit like that to see if there's alcohol in it. Nigga, do you think I'm fucking retarded, bro? I'm not tasting that shit. So we keep walking and shit like that. And then we go back to the same motherfucking restaurant that we passed by to get to the club. We go back to the same restaurant. And these folks were like, yeah, bro, we finna get some food, this and that. Like, what y'all want is on us. I'm like, bro, you know what? Like, it's straight. We good. I just told you my girl not feeling good. I'm just trying to get her back to the room, stuff like that. Like, he like, I understand, bro. He said it's gonna be real quick. Like, just feel like he gave us like the sheets. So like with the sheets, it's like basically like a whole menu and shit like that. But you sitting there and circling exactly what you want. It's kind of like a multiple choice type shit. Like, what flour tortilla do you want? Do you want meat? Which meat? What veggies? Like shit like that. So he gives us that, and he expecting us to like circle like our whole order, basically what we want. And he's talking about some, yeah, bro, you can go ahead, go back to the room, just put your room number down, and when the food ready, we're gonna come up to your room and give it to you and shit like that. Niggas think I'm boo-boo the fool. Niggas think I was born yesterday. Come on, cuz. So I'm like, bro, it's straight, bro. Like, we not even hungry. Like, I'm gonna get up with y'all tomorrow. They don't know we leaving tomorrow. So I'm like, we gonna get up with y'all tomorrow and shit like that. Like, we gonna vibe out. They like, all right, bet, bro. We gonna see y'all. All right, cool. I followed these niggas on Instagram and everything when we was at the bar. Get back to the crib. The next day comes, bro. Next day comes. I feel like shit. Y'all. I ain't even gonna count. Like, I'm talking about, I'm throwing up. I'm going to the bathroom. Like, it's both ends, like, bad. I'm just like, bro, what the fuck? Eastfield's fine. Eastfield's fine. I'm just bad as hell. So I'm sitting there thinking, like, bro, what the fuck? Like, could we at the same place, we drunk same shit? It was that motherfucking pineapple juice, y'all. I know for a fact it was, because when I was throwing up, my shit was yellow. That's the only yellow shit that I had. Like, it was that motherfucking pineapple juice, y'all. He was trying to tell me to drink that shit. My fault. I'm starting to goddamn slip up on my words, getting hot about the situation. Bro, these niggas really tried this up, bro. I ain't even gonna have me on the airplane, goddamn. I was stupid, bro. I was hurting. I was sitting there like this. I did not want to use that airplane bathroom, y'all. I ain't even gonna care. I ain't want to throw up in there. I ain't want to poop in there. I ain't want nothing. I'm sitting there just. And after the whole trip, bro, these niggas unfollowed me. They unfollowed me, bro. They did all that shit. They was trying to get us, bro. I ain't gonna care. I don't know if they were gonna put us on that motherfucking traffic, or if they was finna goddamn Dex our motherfucking ass and just get up all our shit, bro. But luckily that shit ain't happen. Y'all still got Showtime to goddamn entertain y'all niggas every day and shit like that. So glad that motherfucker didn't happen. I'm be real with y'all, like, cause I would've woke up sad. I'm not gonna lie. I would've woke up sad as hell. Niggas goddamn trapping me up and like, damn. What the fuck? What the fuck? No way. So yeah, man, I'm probably not gonna goddamn see Mexico no time soon and shit. But it's not to say I still don't love the people and shit like that. Love the people. It was an Indian motherfucker. Nah, I love Indians. I love the Indians. I just won't go to Mexico no time soon. That's all, you know what I'm saying? Just from my personal experience and stuff like that. But don't let that stop y'all from going. You dig what I'm saying? But yeah, man, appreciate y'all goddamn tapping into this motherfucking story time, y'all. Y'all really almost lost me, I'm telling you. But yeah, man, y'all goddamn, man, comment Mexico, y'all made this motherfucking far shit like that, man. Y'all the real family shit. Y'all already know how that motherfucking go. We on the road 10K, nigga. We not stopping. Let go.